Yeah. 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 So many lies that you hear from the net, they don't get her respect. She reporting the truth, not a check. You want an unbiased opinion straight from the chest, not a bit accomplice or someone here for a check. Tune in, these are thoughts from a lawyer on a mission who goes so hard it's like she works on commission. Trolls in the comments might say she tripping cause they lack the knowledge. They don't know they missing. Got a couple current events that you like. Wanna know about law from the eyes. Tired of all these blogs running lies because their agendas are disguised. Tune in to the intellect, cause I'm sure y'all missing all the facts of the case that she steady is gifting. Someone here for the people, man, it's so uplifting. If you ain't subscribed yet, then you just omitting facts.
Everyone, it is Pam Esquire, also known as your law intellect. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming over here to join for our 12K celebration. It's all because of the support of you all. So I wanted to make sure we had something today. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I was looking at some documents from Shirley Strawberry, some new documents I just got. And I almost didn't even do this celebration because I was going to go live and start talking about these documents. So we may have to come back when this is over. But I wanted to make sure that I celebrated with you guys. I have a few people that's going to come on and join me. We are also going to have some flashback moments from some of the clips that we've had. It's already 120 of you in this live. So make sure you hit that like for me. Subscribe if you have not done so already. If you are new here, welcome. If you have been here for a while, welcome back. Thank you so much, Casey, Shanivra, Leela, Burmy, MS Bynum, Willie, Linda, Coco, JB, Thais. Thank you so much for all your support. Teresa, Sonia, Cupcake, what up, though? Jeff. I see some Detroit people in the house with the what up, those. What up, though? Thank you so much for the congratulations. Deanne, Brown Mama 3186, Patricia, all you guys, thank you for rocking with me. Thank you so much for rocking with me. TD, Fanta, I was getting all the cash apps. The number today is 12. So if you feel inclined, it's not mandatory. Likes are fine. The fact that you're over here supporting is fine. But for those that want to support and feel in their heart, this is good seed to sow in. $12 is the number that we have today. And man, thank y'all. Y'all got me. I'm a thug. You can't be having me over here getting all teary-eyed on these congratulations. Just to let you guys know, in the last 28 days, we have gotten 4,000 subscribers, which is like nuts. So I wanted you guys to be able to see some of my journey and some of the people that have been on my journey from the beginning, because it wasn't always this easy, child. It was a whole lot of days that your girl wanted to quit, that I said I ain't got time to be coming on YouTube. And I had a lot of people that were cheering me on, like even when I was talking to one person when I first started a year ago. So my first person that I'm going to have on, her name is attorney Ashley Burris. Hey, sis.
Hey.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. I was like, let me represent right, because you always come correct. So,
so y'all, this is a prominent attorney here in Michigan, Ashley Burris, and she actually is the reason why I'm probably still here as long as I'm here. This was my hype girl. She would literally call every day, like, girl, I seen you. I know it was like 5 views, but she still was like, girl, I see you over there on YouTube.
That's how it started. But I just knew you had something great in you, and you had that voice, and you had the perspective that people needed. I mean, yes, I'm a lawyer, but when I tell you, you actually love the law, like it's crazy. Like, I remember when we first met, you said you were on vacation, went to the Bahamas, and went to their court to view their court. Like, you love the law. So I was like, the people need to see this side of her. Like, you are bomb in the courtroom, you are bomb with your clients, but you can only reach so many people doing that day to day. This gives you a wider platform.
Yeah, thank you so much for the kind words. That's what I was telling them, is that when I started out, it was kind of like, oh, that's a cool idea, it's like it was a cool idea. I wanted to teach people. I wanted to, I tell people all the time, from 7 Mile on the east side of Detroit. So I tell them, like, I've represented, and
Okay.
you can attest to this, Ashley. I've represented from the trap house to the White House, literally.
Ooh, you still do. Yes.
So I can hang with whoever, but I always felt like if you can't teach what you know to a third grader, you don't really know what you think you know.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
knowledge, a lot of people have a lot of knowledge, but they just don't have wisdom. Wisdom is your ability to apply it, and
Mm,
wisdom is your ability to teach it. And
yeah.
so this has allowed me that. And my intellects, as I call them in the congregation, Lord have mercy, I can't say it. In the
They know, they know. That's why they're here.
like I'm having church, Lord Jesus, I'm a
Right.
church kid. But yeah, from I tell them all the time, like, they teach me. I learn things new. I have a variety of people in the chat. I have law enforcement, I have nurses, I have teachers, accountants, I have everybody. So there's been cases I've went over where I know the law part of it, and then they can tell me, like, okay, well, this means this in real estate. I've had people give me total breakdowns of, this is how receivership works. So you can tell your people. So it's allowed me. So what I've poured into them, they've also poured back into me. But a lot of stuff, like I said, I probably wouldn't be here but for you hyping me up. And I just wanted to make sure people saw who you were, and to be able to thank you. Because there were times where Ashley wrote some of the motions that was due so I could come on here to
Yeah.
YouTube and prepare.
Because I'm like, I would call you. I'm like, hey, I haven't seen you if you posted yet. Do you have your video ready? What angle are we coming at? What are you about to look at? Hey, here's this story. Did you look at it yet? Like, I was on your head because I knew you needed this space, and I'm so glad you stuck with it.
Thank you. I thank you for all of your support. I don't want to keep you here, but if it's anything else you want to say, or say to the people, say to my intellects over here, I am overwhelmed with the support. Like I said, since I posted that I was gonna have a little gathering, I've gotten a lot of people that's just been donating online on my Cash App. It's just like crazy how this has went, because I've been on for 14 months now. And I remember struggling for that first 1,000, child. And then, like, to get, I was struggling. I was like, you need a whole 1,000 of my
Right, right.
YouTube. I'm
It
not
took a
doing it.
minute, but then you start blowing up. So
Now, 1,000, it sounds easy when you got Facebook followers of like 3,000, but then you realize that a lot of people, and you know this, when you're an attorney, it's the profession that everyone needs. So you have a lot of people that just engage with you because they need you, but they don't really support you.
that's true. And that's a big difference.
And I learned that in this process, because I thought it was gonna be easy peasy. I was like, child, I'm about to get to this 1,000. It's gonna be nothing to a boss. And then
Right.
I was struggling, child. I was like, girl, it's 4, 5 months. I'm just not getting to 1,000. I ain't gonna never get to no double figures. What?
Yeah, and now we at 12,000. So yes, you. If I could say anything to your intellects, I would just say keep on supporting. You guys have found the right person. Like I said, she's eager to learn. She's eager to tell you all that she knows, and there isn't another Pam. So just know that y'all got the right channel and the right one.
And it's okay. I still love you, even though you done went on the other side of the V.
I did crossover. I
You
did.
done crossed over to the other side, but I still love you though.
I love y'all too.
Thank you so much for coming on, and thank you again for your support. I want to publicly acknowledge.
Anytime. Anytime. Well, congrats again.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll
Bye.
talk. All right. Hey, Cassandra. How are
Hey,
you?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Now this is Cassandra, guys. She also is an R&B jazz artist here in Detroit.
Cute.
She has been a really big supporter when I first started, I would upload videos. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I would upload videos and she would share my videos. And I'm like, she how we met was she was a client. Like she had some contractual issues that she had in the music industry. And I just randomly told her, like, hey, I'm about to do YouTube. And she would share my videos. And I literally, it was times where she might have been the only one watching me. Okay. Let's just be clear. And she would share like I was Oprah, baby. She was on there like, you bet she is the smartest lawyer out there. You better go ahead and watch this girl stuff. And she just very, very encouraging. And again, between her and my friend Ashley, and I was telling you that earlier, I don't know if I would have, went the long haul, to meet all these people that are in the chat, congratulate me to get to 12,000, to have over 1,000 people in my chats, when I do a lot of my lives. It's just crazy just to see. And I was telling you earlier that I learned so much in this journey because you learn either things are working for you or it's working in you. And that's what I was telling you. I learned so much with when I thought it wasn't doing much by having 2-3 people watching. And I learned that, are you willing to teach one or do you got to teach 1,000? Is this something you really want to do, or is this something that it just sounds like a good idea to do? So it tested, like it really tested who I was and tested what my motive was, what my true motive was. And my true motive was really, I just wanted to see people not be ignorant in the law. I think the law has always been so far away from people where people don't think that they can be a lawyer or they don't think they know what's going on in the system. And I just wanted to be that person to teach people so that when they stood before a judge, they would have some knowledge of what was going on. And that was just always the desire. I feel like a lot of people got in the system because they just don't know. And that was like my purpose. And so you being the only one sometimes, I was watching my video and sharing made me continue. I was like, listen, Lord, I'm gonna be faithful over this few.
That's right. But
So
I saw it from the beginning because, me having a prior law enforcement background, I would read some of the comments under the big cases and people are just speaking out of order. I'm like, you don't know the law, you don't know why this or that can't happen. So I saw the need and I'm like, she about to blow up. I see it because you be speaking straight facts, and then along with the facts, you keep us interested with your personality. So a lot of people could just spit that stuff off and it just sounds like jargon to the untrained ear, but you break it down in a way that we all can understand and we have a good time watching you. It's an amazing platform and I'm so glad that you jumped in the pool and you got on YouTube.
I so appreciate it, but I just, it's been overwhelming. I know for a lot of people, it's like, no, it ain't the 100,000, it ain't the $1 million plaque, the million subscriber plaque. But to me, it's a million subscriber plaque for me.
That's
Because
right.
when I hit 10,000, I was like, I seen the little tear come out the corner of my eye. Like, dang, these people.
Yes.
And then my son was like, Mom, it's about, at least we know 12,000 people know who you are. I was
That's
like,
right.
dang,
Say that. Yeah. And shout out to attorney Ashley Burrows. Shout out to her for stepping in and keeping you grounded because it's a beautiful thing to just see somebody be consistent. We talked about that earlier, and I didn't see you chasing. I saw you attracting because you were so humble. And I wanted to say nonchalant in the beginning. You were like, oh, girl, I would just do this. I like talking about the law. But I'm like, a lot of people don't get a chance to do what they absolutely love. And you just exude that, like you get the joy out of a light bulb turning on in somebody's head, just saying, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't look at it like that. So even though it's legal jargon, a lot of us don't understand, you put it in a way that we could just digest it and be entertained at the same time. I hope that's not, a bad thing to say, but it's like, yeah, I can't wait to watch what's going on with this case. Yeah. So you make it fun.
I got some stuff coming up too. I was like, I said, let me get on here and thank my people. I done told these people to come on here, but I'm ready to get on here and talk about Shirley and them again. I said,
I can't wait to hear it, girl. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Crazy.
I'm gonna get some coffee and get going, girl. Get to watch it. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but and a word that we talked, and I hope this helps somebody in the chat, is
Yeah.
consistency. You may not see it,
Right.
like, but if you're consistent, I think a lot of dreams die because of the inconsistency. So even if, you know, for
That's
me,
so
it was
true.
a goal. I remember talking to Thais, who's in the chat, and another YouTuber, and I was like, Thais, but I don't got time to come on every day. These people are gonna be like, where is Pam at? Or they may get bored and go someplace else because I can't come on. And it was like, just set how you can do it, you know?
That's
It's
right.
like, just
Yeah.
set it how you can do it. So if it was once a week around my calendar, that's what I did, was once a week. If it was twice a week around my calendar, that's what I did. And that's why I said, you know, everybody supported me. Everybody, they come. A lot of people, they'll say, I'm coming every Monday. I can't do that, you know, with my schedule. I can't just say I'm gonna come every Monday. And they come and they're supportive towards me, even if I come on, you know, a couple of times out of the week. Or it's times I went a whole 9 days and didn't come at all when I was in trial. So yeah, it's been a journey. I am really glad and I'm grateful to you for like being the only one sometimes there, liking and sharing my videos, and you
Oh.
know, and just the support. The support, I can't stress enough the support and how you helped me.
Oh, you are more than welcome. And I thank you for your friendship and guidance and just being a God-fearing woman and great at what you do.
Thank you so much. And then we let me see. We had she's the real deal. See, we thought we was gonna go to
Thank
the
you.
Grammys, remember?
Right.
We was on our way to the Grammys.
Real.
Oh, you gotta
I
get back
thank you
to the
so much.
music. Get back to the music. Tell the people where they can
Right down there
find you.
with me in LA.
Oh, I
Just
told you. I was like, oh, I'm your
yeah.
plus one, honey. If you get in this Grammy situation, I said I'm the plus one.
Man. Thank you so much.
Where can
Yeah,
they
and y'all.
find you at on social media if anybody wants to find you and check out your music?
Yeah, so you can find me across all social media platforms at Lady Bane Music, my website, ladybanemusic.com. And then you can come and hang out with my personal page, Cassandra Bane, on Facebook.
All
Thank
right, y'all.
you.
Y'all heard it here. Thank you so much for your time. And again,
No
thank you
problem.
for your support.
Thank
All
you.
right, we'll talk.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, guys. So I was going through some clips and I wanted to do a few flashbacks from some of our favorite moments over here. Deb done went to work, so I'm over here solo. First of all, if anybody would like to give, here's my Cash App. If anybody would like to give right there. Again, it's not mandatory, but it's definitely appreciated. Um, but we got some flashback shows that I wanted to remind you guys. We've had some good times over here when I was just looking at some of the things. You know, I've had Thais and the Thais report and really they've come over here and supported the platform and engaged and gave us some really, really good shows. And so I had to pull a couple of clips that we had from them so that we could for those that are new over here and may not have seen, but then you can go back and watch those videos. But this is one of the ones, you know, we always talk about. We've had a lot of videos with Whitehead, even though I don't make millions off of him, like he says, I don't even make thousands. But he has given us some content over here, and we have talked about Whitehead. So this is a clip when we watched the hearing. The last time we talked about him was probably over a month ago. So this is a clip because I have to remind you guys that Pam didn't say it. Y'all said it. Pam, repeat after me. Pam did not say it. You guys said it. And not me. So we went off break for a while and we was chit-chatting. Let me see what else y'all was saying in the chat so I can say y'all said and not me.
Pam being petty tonight, y'all. Look at Pam. Pam being petty tonight. Pam said, I'm tired of y'all paying my name. Got that man calling me bald-headed and stuff. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. That's y'all fault. That's y'all fault. That Pam being petty. That's y'all fault.
Oh, y'all going down just like me.
If I'm bald-headed, all y'all gonna be bald-headed.
All y'all gonna be bald-headed. He going on all y'all pages. That was one of our key moments when I had to let you guys know to quit going in that man's chat, knowing he hate my guts, talking about Pam said, and you guys are right there. You see the documents for yourself. You guys have watched the hearings for yourself, but you're still going there like you a lie. Pam said. So yeah. So that was a clip from that. Now Thais mentioned another one we had where he said the transcript readings we did deserve an Emmy. So we're going to pull up one of these transcript readings for those of you that missed out. You might want to go back and watch that video, especially the newer people that haven't that you know are new to the channel and haven't had a chance to peruse all of the videos. So on Whitehead, there was a bankruptcy issue with the court. He had filed bankruptcy for his company or for the church, and so they had hearings, and we ended up getting our hands on the transcript. So we don't just do court documents and pleadings, we also get the transcripts. So we had us a table read with myself and Thais, and it was really big, and there were some good times in that transcript reading. So let's go back to that transcript read. Go ahead.
Okay, so that's blacked out. That's him. Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
that's him.
How you doing, Your Honor? How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. Really quickly. I was just a little confused at some of the things that you spoke about so that I can have an educated conversation with my attorney. I just want to be clear. Watch this. I just want to I'm sorry, y'all. Watch this. I just want to be clear that what I hear, and then he gives me legal advice, which we need to do. Okay? I need to be clear from what I hear, and then he gives me legal advice, which we need to. I can't do this, Pam. This is like, come on, y'all. Some of y'all, I know some of y'all can do. This is bad. This is bad grammar. I'm sorry. And I read it the way it's written. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead. Okay. Wait a minute. This is bad. Okay. I'm a public school victim too, but damn. Okay. Here we go.
Not the miseducation system.
Right,
Yeah. About the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, the miseducation of Thais Jackson. Okay. So
that was part of our transcript reading. So we do have table reads over here too. We have a lot of things that go on here. We are very multifaceted over here. So that was our table read of the transcript. So yes, we do read transcripts as well. Now lately, we have been talking about Shirley Strawberry, okay? And y'all better come back later because I got some facts on some of these charges now, but I digress. One of the things we reread the affidavit. Remember the affidavit that Shirley Strawberry wrote for her husband back in June? And we were like, why would you write this with these type of charges? And we were trying to correlate the dates on when she wrote them and when those charges came out about the pictures of the children. So I went over the affidavit. And again, I had Thais and I had Really B that was on the platform. Always supportive when I call them when I need my backup. Yes, Thais is a whole entire fool, okay? It's a whole fool. Let me pause 1 second before I do this video and thank all these cash apps that's coming in. Thank y'all so much. I really, really appreciate it. We have, thank you, Yolanda. Thank you, Janet. Emily, thank you. Oh my gosh, Patricia. What? Thank you so much. I'm about to cry. Cassandra. Y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for these crazy donations. Thank you. Shigelle, Jacqueline, Linda, Tyra, and Sonia. I appreciate you guys. Vivian gave before we even started. See, y'all not gonna make me cry. You're not gonna do it because I gotta get serious tonight when we go over Ernest documents. Gotta get real serious because I got some facts of the case, like I said. And baby, you guys are gonna be like, what? Wow. So any of the members, make sure you got your stickers ready for what? Wow, because it's gonna be a lot of that. But I'm gonna do it on a separate video because we just kicking it here. But here is one when we read the affidavit on Shirley Strawberry. Well, maybe when our girl Shirley got into this, okay, she didn't know she didn't know the length. She didn't know everything that was going on. So maybe she was on his side, in the beginning. Because again, at first it was you didn't pay, the Chrysler people, or you ran a credit repair, which is illegal in Georgia. You have to be licensed to run credit repair. How many people be on there claiming all in other states where you don't have to be licensed? They the credit guru. You know what I mean? Maybe she rationalized that. And he got upset because it didn't work out for him. But then it was an affidavit. And this affidavit was mentioned in this last case that we're talking about with the 4 counts involving children. And so the attorney said, well, I have an affidavit, but I don't want to publish it. Essentially, it's going to be public for us to see. So he didn't want to publish it because he says she wants to, even though she loves her public because she's a public figure and she's a celebrity, she wants to have some form of privacy. So she didn't want her address and all that stuff, being out there. Well, because I went over all of these cases, I was able to find that I don't know if they took them down in the other cases, which I heard from other bloggers, but apparently they must have missed one.
Uh-oh.
Girl found.
Baby.
Oh, shucks.
So this is what our girl Shirley had to say. She said, my name is Shirley Strawberry. I am over 21 years of age and I reside in Fulton County, Georgia. The facts in the declaration are based upon my own personal knowledge. I am the wife of the defendant. My husband is the listed defendant in cases 22 SC. Those are the earlier cases I was reading. So in my mind, maybe she provided an affidavit for those earlier cases and they know it was going to go the way it started to go. That's what maybe that's how I want to believe.
Okay.
I have been told that in one or more of the cases pending before the court, I have been identified as either a victim of his or witness to a purported criminal act of his, to which I respond that I am neither. It is my intention that the court know once and for all that I am not afraid of my husband, that I wish for him to be released with no conditions as regards to me, that I wish for him to be able to reside with me or wherever he elects to reside. That's interesting, right? And that his release be effectuated immediately.
All right.
It is further my declaration that I have never made known to anyone at any time prior or since his arrest any desire contrary to that which is contained in this affidavit, and if a contrary understanding has been previously conveyed to this court or any other, they have been deceived. I have not been threatened, coerced, nor harassed in any way by any person to cause me to issue this declaration. And this declaration was filed June 24, 2023. So essentially, she signed this affidavit right before that hearing that we all saw.
Ooh,
let's say we.
Baby, what is going on with these Shirleys? Shirley and Barbara. Shirley Murdoch. We need to go check out Shirley Caesar. It's something about these Shirleys. This is a bombshell, Pam, because this is like she know what's going on. She's listen.
And they kept trying to refer to her as SS. I'm like, we know who it is. It's just you can't try to make it private. But now mind you, it's a Zoom hearing, and this man says essentially he's talking to his girlfriend in Florida. He's talked to his girlfriend in Florida. And then this attorney says, Judge, we want the release off of her, the no contact off of her, because if you don't take the release off, then you might have a divorce in Fulton County. So essentially, they need to see each other so that they not risking a divorce. Honey, that's what's gonna take risking a divorce, not all of
I'm
this
gonna say that's not how this works.
So yeah, that is another panel that I had with my good YouTube friends, where we were talking about the Shirley Strawberry affidavit. As I said, we almost didn't have a celebration because I was gonna go over these documents, but I'm gonna come back to you guys and we're gonna go over these documents. But and thank you so much though for all of the donations. I appreciate it. I'm gonna put that on that. Put it back on the screen for those that are interested. Of course, it's not mandatory, but it's definitely appreciated. I thank you guys for all of the support that you guys have given to me since I started. Thank you, Trinita and Sarah and Lakeisha. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And then we have, that Tion, thank you so much. We had I've also, as you guys know who follow me, and maybe the newer subscribers don't know as of yet, I have no problem popping up in courtrooms. Okay, I will pop up in the courtrooms. I've been to New York for Whitehead. I've been to California for Tory Lanez. That was a whole entire mess. Ended up taking a whole couple of weeks out of my life, and I thought it would take a couple of days. I was just in Atlanta, but Nesto didn't show up. So yeah, so I have no problem popping up at these spots. And when I went to New York, Whitehead wasn't very happy when he saw me, but he didn't say anything, so it was all good.
You's a clown, that's what you. Why don't you call me a cardboard bishop now? You tough? Call me a cardboard bishop now.
He's not gonna call you that.
Huh? Look on Facebook Live. Call me a cardboard bishop now. You clown. That's what you are. You clown. That's what you are. Why don't you say what you say on Facebook Live, sucker?
No.
So that is one of the favorite clips you guys have over here. So yeah, I'm gonna this is another clip with Tory Lanez for you guys. When I was another, well, that was one of the major cases I had over here, was the Tory Lanez case, and I didn't realize how major it was. This was the case that I started experiencing certified trolls. I did not know how invested these people were on a young man that they have no clue who they are, never met them a day in their life, didn't know, wasn't there. You would think that these people were there. I have had to go off on people over Tory Lanez. I've had people tell me I didn't hear what I heard in the court. I've had people give cut and paste dissertations in my comments every time I talk about Tory Lanez. I got free Tory. Somebody gonna put it in the chat now. Somebody is going to put free Tory in this chat in a few minutes. But I covered the case. I thought it was just going to be something interesting so that I could, we went over the statutes and all of that. I was just being nerdy. I was being a little law nerd over here. And it turned into a whole internet beef. Okay. A whole internet beef. I did not know YouTube was this deep. Okay. I just thought I was going to come out here. You guys were going to accept me and the information that I want to give you. And we were going to communicate back and forth and bounce ideas off of each other. I didn't know I was going to have to get thugged sometime. I did not know I was going to have to reach back to the pan before Christ and go off on people. So it might be a couple of clips in some of these videos where I had to go off on a few people. But this is a clip where we were talking about Kelsey. So for those that don't know about the Tory Lanez trial, Kelsey was Meg Thee Stallion's, but Tory Lanez was convicted and is currently serving a 10-year prison sentence for powing Meg Thee Stallion. And the defense was that her best friend Kelsey was the one that did this. Now, Kelsey went in and she told on Tori in a prior interview. But as they got closer, I guess, to the actual trial, all of a sudden she had amnesia and she lied and she didn't say anything. So she pleaded the fifth. So I was giving some commentary on how Kelsey was behaving in the court. So you guys could kind of hear and feel what I was looking at, because it was just some of the dumbest things I had ever seen. I'm like, what, lady, what? I don't know. What's your name? I don't know. Where you from? I don't know. Do you know Meg? Kinda. Do you know this person where you would know? I don't know. I don't know. Did you say this? I don't know. It was just so crazy. But anyway, I would go into my lobby in the hotel every day and try to relate to you guys all the things that happened in the trial. So I'm about to play that clip now. Excuse how I was looking. I was having rough days.
She said she had it was supposed to be an altercation between Kelsey and Tori. So she said, didn't Tori and you get into an altercation? She was like, no, that's not true. I said that, but it's not true. She was like, so you're telling us now you didn't get in an altercation? She said, so Kelsey, where did your bruises come from? I don't know. I was drunk. I don't recall. I just know I woke up the next day and I had bruises. So you have bruises all over your body and you don't know like where they came from? She's like, no. And apparently Kelsey took pictures of all this stuff and had already given it to the prosecution. So the prosecution pulls up her own photos. Is this your arm? Yes. And that's a bruise, right? Yes. Is this your leg? Yes. She shows her hair. She's like, yes. She was like, well, so why would you take pictures of this if it had no significance? And she really couldn't answer that. But then she said, well, have you ever woke up with bruises before because you had a drunken night? And she was like, yes, I have. She's like, okay, so you've had bruises before, but have you woke up and taken pictures of? She was like, I don't recall. I may or may not have. I don't know. She's like, so what was so significant about this that you decided to take pictures of yourself and the bruises on you? I don't really know. I may have taken them before when I've had bruises. I've woken up before with bruises. I don't know how. So then the prosecution, they pull up a photo, y'all, of a chain that Kelsey had that was ripped off. Obviously, it was on the ground. I guess the investigators had taken pictures of Kelsey's chain that was broken on the ground that allegedly, she said the chain was broken, according to the prosecutor, when she talked to them during the tussle. Now she testified, I don't know how it could have failed. I just know the next day I didn't have it. Like, what? So then the prosecution pulls up a picture. She said, is this your nail? They had a fake nail, a picture of a fake nail. I was like, is this your nail in this picture? She was like, I don't know. It could be. I don't know. So they take a picture of her locket that was her little medallion that was on there that was on the ground. They take a picture of that. She has a chain. They take a picture of the chain. It's all on the ground. This is at the scene that they took the picture of. Take a picture of the nail. All this is supposed to be evidence of this altercation she had with Tori herself. And now she's saying she ain't up that. It never happened. She said this altercation never happened. You said, Lindsay said, sounds like Tori got some new teeth and so and a hairline, and now he don't know how to act. Little fella. Call him little fella. Chantel, aka Kelsey, ain't too bright. It makes everything Meg said about her so much more credible. She turned on Meg for peeing in a little bag.
So those were some of y'all comments too, man. We have had a good time over here. You said you're new. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a shout over here. We really do have a good time. And then I'm amongst a lot of people that love the law like I do. If you heard my friend and colleague earlier, I really love the law. Like, I read cases for fun. I like to teach. I just give away, I used to say, like, how am I going to make money doing this? Because I just give it away, So, I've learned how to, balance it now, but yeah, it's innate in me, and it's something that I love, and you guys have allowed me and given me space and a platform in order to you know, to talk about what I know and get it just as excited as I do about a lot of this stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you said even the Lord turned over some tables and called some people. I did a lot of that. Between that case, we also streamed. This is another aspect of what we've done over here is we've streamed trials. So we streamed the YNW Melly trial. I had no clue who this person was. And it opened up a door for a younger generation of people because I wanted to hear their perspective and hear what they thought because I had never heard of YNW Melly. And so we also talked about that over here as well. And we watched it every day. I got to know it was a couple of hundred of us almost every day watching the trial. We watched it 8 hours like we were in trial. There were times that I had to go in other because we're still doing a lot of things virtual. So I have computers set up in different rooms. Like I have 2 offices even at home. So we have them set up in different rooms so that I could jump in one room and, tell them, hey, you guys, the jurors go ahead and we called ourselves the jurors. We were critiquing all the evidence and everything. We had our poll on who would find guilty and not guilty. We actually, the majority of us thought it was going to be a hung jury. So we actually did, our thought process was correlating with what the actual jury was. But for those that don't know the YNW Melly, he is currently about to stand trial because there was a hung jury for it's alleged that he unalived 2 of his best friends. Very interesting case. There was some really good lawyering. I love to see people in their element. It was some very, very good lawyering in that case. If you guys don't know, he actually changed one of the lawyers who we call DLK. That's another thing. We give everybody nicknames. Okay, everybody got a nickname. So we call him Defense Luther King because he was just he just gave you that lawyer, and he was just a good orator. Like everything he said, you just soaked up. He was very intelligent, very well learned in the law, and so we gave him that nickname. But yeah, the YNW intellects. So yeah, we've had a variety over here. Hey Carol, first timer. Thank you so much for coming over here. Yeah, I think he was. It was interesting because we were streaming it and we would give commentary, and then it just seemed like a lot of the conversation kind of correlated to what we were talking about. It was like we said that already over here. So yeah. So if any of my mods want to come on here, I'm gonna put the link in the chat because I told y'all I'm gonna come back. It's almost 8 o'clock, maybe like 8:30. Because I've been redacting documents the last hour before we came on here. I just couldn't believe some of this stuff. But we're gonna have I guarantee you guys, if you guys come back in an hour, you guys are going to have more of a grasp on the facts when it comes to the Shirley Strawberry situation. Because I have actual reports that shows what was being alleged. So far, we've only pulled up documents that shows what the counts are, what the charges are, and whether he gets bail or no bail. We've had 2 indictments that we read, so we were able to kind of get the facts on those. But we never were able to get the facts, and I told you guys I was going to try my best to get some documents that will give us an idea of the facts. Now it is still under investigation, and there's still open court cases, so it's only so much that you can get. If it went through the whole process, we could pretty much get everything. But because it has not gone through the process, there is a very the limit is strong because they still have to litigate this case, and they're not going to show their hand. Thank you, Lulu, for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. You said you're intrigued. So yeah, y'all, I make sure you come back when I like I said, I gotta grab me something to eat because I haven't been able to eat today. But I want to let a couple of you guys come on. I was gonna have one more person come on, but I might jump off before that even happens. But especially my mods, I like to thank my mods. This is not a paid position, and they like inbox me and they're here and they don't have to be all random times of the day. They're here to support. And I want to thank my mods because you guys don't have to be here. So if any of my mods, Cupcake, go ahead, come up here so you can say a couple of words. She is like the head mod. You guys know my husband used to be on here a lot. And so he works. And so it's very hard because I come on randomly. So it doesn't correlate with his schedule. Thank you, Ray. I love you back. Kim said, congratulations, because if it don't come from Pam, then it's you know what? Hey, Love Jones.
Hey Pam, how are
How
you?
you doing? I'm sorry for your situation. I don't want to put your business out there.
That's all right. I'm pulling through. I'm hanging in there. You know me, I'm a champ.
Yeah.
I
It's good
could
to
not
see
miss this
you.
opportunity to tell you congratulations.
Thank you.
I have watched you grow from like when you very first started, and you just keep getting better and better and better, and people see the value in what you offer, and you are knocking it out the box. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. And I appreciate that I said on there. I appreciate that. I appreciate the I said. I have to remind these people. I have to
She was chit
remind
chatting.
them.
Let me see what else y'all was saying in the chat so I can say y'all said and not me. Mm-hmm.
Pam being petty tonight, y'all. Look at Pam. Pam being petty tonight. Pam said, I'm tired of y'all saying my name. Got that man calling me bald headed and stuff. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. That's y'all fault. That's y'all fault. That Pam being petty. That's y'all fault.
You really be show was telling the truth.
All y'all going down just like me.
I said I
If
was
I'm
gonna
bald
start.
head, all y'all gonna be bald
All
head.
y'all
Don't
gonna
blame
be
me.
going bald headed. He going on all y'all pages.
I said I was. That's what I was gonna start doing. I was gonna start going to his chat and saying what was being said. Like,
That's why I said, I said, what am I gonna put down here? I'm gonna say I said. So whatever come out of my mouth, it don't fall back on Pam.
I appreciate. Thank you so much, Love Jones, for coming on. I appreciate you.
I couldn't miss this. I know I missed a lot of it, but I just wanted to let you know you are greatly appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right, take care.
All right. Hey, China.
Hey,
Girl, what you doing? I can't even.
running in here in my office.
Oh, okay.
I had to make sure the kids was quiet before I got on here. And they ain't
Hey,
gonna
y'all. This is my friend and sister, and y'all might have seen her on that grown and gospel reality show that just came out. Shayna Wilson Williams. She is a gospel artist. Let me put your thumbnail up, girl. Let me give you the proper info. This is the grown and gospel. She is the CEO of Sarcastic Cosmetics. So you guys always talk about my lipstick that I have on. I am wearing. I don't remember. That is the lipstick that I have.
because you probably don't remember if it was don't remember.
Thank you, Toria, for you said, congrats, beautiful. You are such a great person. May God continue blessing you and your family. Thank you. I received that.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. I wanted to have you to come on so you can talk to my people so they know I do have friends in real life.
That is hilarious. Well, what you want to talk
It's like what you want to talk about. What you got going on? Let's talk about Girl and Gospel. How was that experience for you?
It was a show. Amen.
What's all you got? You don't have nothing to say about the show?
My mother always taught me if I have nothing good to say, don't say.
So for those that don't know about Throne and Gospel, it was a reality show, and it was
I love
following gospel artists in the Detroit area. So you had who was on the show with
It
you?
was myself. It was Justin Brooks. Many may know him as Jay Brooks. It was Elijah Connor, Brianne Hammond, Nikki Cole Beach Clark. That's if she's a Clark. Well, she's a Clark, but I don't know if her. I
If
don't.
she add that in her name.
Yeah. And Tasha Page Lockhart. It was all five of us in there.
And it was supposed to surround, but I didn't see much of them talking about your actual gospel.
No, it was a lot of grown, childish stuff, but not gospel. Maybe that's why we don't have a season 2.
So did they decide not to have the season 2 already? We
Yeah,
don't
there's no season 2.
have. Okay. Aw.
Yeah.
I wanted to make an appearance. I really like those Tacos Tuesdays that you had. I mean, them taco. What day did it come on? Whatever day it was, your
It
taco.
was Thursday, I think. I mean, it was an overall great experience. I love the network and I love the producers. I just, all of the cast were my friends before the show. And then after the show, it's like, they tell you it take you 30 years to find out your friends for 30 years without your friends. That's kind of how it ended for me.
So
I
are you
I
saying?
still keep in touch with Jay Brooks and sometimes Elijah, but even on the show, Elijah was back and forth. He didn't know who battle to fight to. He didn't know what to do. I still love Brianne Hammond. I still love everybody. Honestly, I'm not that hateful type of person. I'm not a messy type of person. So when that came all about, I was like, yeah, it's not my cup of tea. So you know how I felt about it. You're my attorney. Talked to you about every single detail of the show. And I just didn't like the way some stuff went down, but it's all good. If I see him in the streets, I'm like, hey girl, you'll never know I don't like you.
Well, it's people saying they were looking for a season 2. The official Tice report said I was looking for.
I was looking for it too, but baby, keep looking.
Man, I'm disappointed. So let's go with the music though. What's going on with this is, you guys, if you guys want some worship music, Shayna Wilson Williams will get you in the presence of the Lord. So you guys got to go over there and make sure that you stream her music. And
Do that because I don't get paid for music no more.
you know what? I'm not.
Don't even go do that.
Wait a minute. Wait, Shayna, why was I looking on somebody's YouTube page and they had like 23 million? Did you see like somebody has a video of your song, Give Me You, and it has like 23 million views on it, but it's not you. It's not your channel. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do you know that person?
Yeah, but that was so long ago. That was from when I first recorded it. When YouTube first came up and people just started downloading music to channels. And that's how the Thompson guy getting all the money.
So that's why they not like they flag our stuff, because I was like, I would have liked to do a little intro, up with your music, but they'll strike your channel, and I can't afford to get my YouTube channel struck right now at this point in my life. But I'm just not starting to see the fruits of my labor after a year. But yeah, I was looking, I said, so you could just take somebody's music and just get a bunch of views like that?
And rack up all the coins, and Shayna don't see none of it.
That is no.
Yeah.
Crazy to me. So how are you doing? We know you're pregnant right now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm well. I have no complaints. Literally no complaints at all. I'm ready to get it over with because I planned on doing a album. But he just popped on in there like, hey, I'm here. So we're gonna hold off to the beginning of the year and hopefully got some new music coming and some other things brewing. Until then, I'll continue Sarcastic Cosmetics and do my women's ministry, of course. And that's about it.
And tell people where to find the sarcastic. Let me pull it up. Because you got a sale on Fridays.
$5 Fridays.
So you guys make sure you go over there to Sarcastic and support my good sister Shayna Wilson Williams and go get you some lip glosses and all of that. I just wanted you to come on and say hi to the people.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Got your channel and everything. You got to help me get one now. Well, I have one, but I just ain't doing nothing with it. You
Let me
know.
pull up your thing. So everybody, I want you guys to
Go to
sell her out today. Huh?
They can go to sarcasticcosmetics.com.
I'm about to share it though, so I could, so they can see what they're looking for.
Look at your picture.
Look at that.
You got a whole studio going on.
Girl, there you guys go. That is sarcastic. Look at her. Don't she's so pretty? Look, wear it how you say it.
Ah,
I'm so proud of you. Look at you. Look at that. Y'all see that? See, y'all better go get this $5 deal.
yes, ma'am.
So you guys go sell her out for me. Bless her like you guys been blessing me with these cash apps on tonight.
Yes.
Look at that. So beautiful. Thank you so much for popping on, taking out of your busy schedule.
Absolutely. Of course, anything for you, my love.
I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Give my baby Danielle a kiss.
I will.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, guys. Look, I'm rushing everybody. So I got to get Cupcake up here. And then we going to come back because you know I got some stuff to talk about. That was my homegirl right there. So, hey, Cupcake. This is our head mom.
Hey,
our head
Pam.
usher.
Hey, Pam. Hey, everybody in the chat. How y'all doing? Listen, I think everybody, especially the first two ladies, have embodied everything that I want to say. They put it into words so eloquently that in a way that I could never. Okay, because you know me and my country self, I can't do it. But I am very proud of you, and I just pray that you have continued growth, continued success. And you know, I love our interactions in the chat, our interactions outside of the chat. I just love you, and I just, I'm excited for where you're about to go, sis. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you for
I think that's the most I done said on this channel the whole every time I came.
Nah, you the first one in the chat, welcoming everybody, telling everybody hit that like, subscribe, and all of that. It's 300 of you guys coming on here to celebrate with me, and I appreciate it. So make sure you hit the like button.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Hit that
it.
like button, y'all. Hit that like button.
Thank you, Love John, so much for the generous donate. Y'all giving generously. I said $12. I ain't know I had dollars over here.
I better give y'all love offering.
I should have upped it. Shoot, I got ballers in the chat. I got some blessed intellect over here in this here chat.
They coming. They coming, Pam. They coming. You just keep growing. They coming. They coming. Well, I'm gonna drop down because I'm in a spotty area, but I just wanted to come up here and say congratulations and keep going, sis.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support and being on your post, girl. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So before we get out of here, though, you know I gotta remind y'all that Pam didn't say it. Okay, I have to remind you guys because you keep on forgetting that Pam didn't say it. Because when I come with these documents, I don't want y'all talking about Pam said. So I gotta prepare you guys right now before we go to our next segment tonight. All right. Pam did not say it. These documents gave this information, this allegations against this man. Okay. So let's run it back one more time. Let's run it back. While and we was chit-chatting. Let me see what else y'all was saying in the chat so I can say y'all said and not me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Pam being petty tonight, y'all. Look at Pam. Pam being petty tonight. Pam said, I'm tired of y'all paying my name. Got that man calling me bald headed and stuff. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. That's y'all fault. That's y'all fault. That Pam being petty. That's y'all fault.
All y'all going down just like me.
If I'm bald head, all y'all gonna be bald
All
head.
y'all gonna be bald headed. He going on all y'all pages.
So I want y'all to remember this. The document said, okay, let's practice while we over here getting our snacks and our drinks for this next segment. But thank you guys. Thank you, Ashley, attorney Ashley, for coming on. Thank you, Lady Bang, for coming on. Thank you, Shayna Wilson Williams, for coming on. Love Jones and Cupcakes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed our show. We have been on for an hour. Thank you guys again for all of the love and the cash outs. They still coming in. Thank you so much, Trudy. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just like overwhelmed right now because you guys really showing out. Y'all really showing out tonight, and I am so grateful. Thank you so much for supporting. See, now I really got to come back because all this redaction that I've done. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna have to do this in segments because this one I'm gonna do a long one. Then maybe I'll come back tomorrow. I told Cupcake I might have to do a series because I have a number of documents, and I might have to do a series. But y'all go get your snacks, get your drinks. Make sure that you guys come back over here again. Thank you so much for helping me reach this milestone of 12,000 subscribers. We are actually at 12,500 already. So we are on our way to 13. And if it wasn't for you guys, then I wouldn't be there. Make sure you guys subscribe and like. I will be back in an hour. You guys to make sure that you're back in an hour. I'm going to set it up. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you guys again. I appreciate you.